Dating is all about deception. Men act like they're looking for more than just someone to fuck, and women act like they're looking for a good time and not just a husband. It's a game where men act like they're open to getting married and starting a family when all they really want is to get laid tonight. And women try to look as fuckable as possible in hopes that a man will fall into her trap by the time she's ready to put out. If a man makes a move too soon and tries to get in her pants before she's ready to concede, she could get scared off and he'll have to start all over again with a new chick. And if a chick starts talking about settling down and starting a family too soon, it's the same thing. He might get freaked out and take off, and she has to start all over with a new man. And who has time for that? And if a guy comes out of the gate talking about he wants to start a family, he's going to look desperate. It runs contrary to what you think a girl would want. Just like if a chick puts out too soon. A guy might think she's too easy and will never see her as wife material. I mean, he doesn't want his kids raised by some slut, right? Of course he will still fuck her though, because that's what he wants right now. But in the back of his mind, he doesn't want to settle down with her. There is a very delicate balance when men and women are dating, and if it gets unbalanced, the whole thing can go down the tubes. Of course, all of this is thrown out the window when we're talking about desperate people. As long as they don't hate each other, a girl will put out right away and then start talking about how she wants to get married and have kids. And a desperate guy will be like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Let's have sex again. Sure, let's make a baby this time. Yeah, whatever. Because they both know they're never going to do any better. So they rush into getting married and having kids. Then a few years later, they finally come to grips with the realization that they can't stand each other. They get divorced, their kids grow up in chaos, and the cycle continues when they end up in the shitty marriages with kids they don't really want after they enter the dating game. It's sad, but it's where most of the good music comes from. Please leave a comment below if you were desperate and ended up in a shitty marriage. I would love to hear from you. And don't forget to fuck that like button and make a baby with that subscribe button and come all over the notification bell so that you never get pregnant by me.